Hello everyone. Today we are going to make a reading about Gemini new moon, and I'm going to use my regular tarot deck, but it's after tarot deck, so it's like the next image of usual tarot image. Yeah, this is a really nice deck. So when we do our reading, you can actually see different pictures, you can see different illustrations, and it's really beautiful. And yeah, let's start. And this reading is actually for the Twin Flame Collective, but I know that whoever wants to receive a message will actually see this video. So let's start. And wow, I have so many cards at the same time. Wow. Okay, this is too much. Let's start with the first one. The first one is Four of Cups, and it's in the reverse position. This is like, it feels like a moment of disappointment. I feel like someone's actually trying harder, but maybe not getting any result and feeling really exhausted, feeling really depleted. I don't know. Yeah, this just feels like those moments when we feel like, oh my God, like nothing's happening. I'm just wasting my time, you know, but it's actually just an energy leak. So if you direct our energy to the right way, actually we won't be disappointed. But sometimes we just don't want to admit that, hey, like this way is not working and I need to change this direction. Yeah, maybe this message for you, you know, where you are still leaking your energy and not trying to actually see what's behind that. Maybe that's the message. And wow, yeah, we have Queen of Swords and High Priestess, and I want to actually see them like at the same time. We still have so many cards, but this feels like someone who's being directed by mind and the illusions of mental illusions, you know, this world's matrix, mental illusions, other than seeking higher guidance, other than seeking soul's guidance. And High Priestess is like the Sophia energy, you know, like the wisdom, intuition. And it's just, this is a silent energy, you know, like the High Priestess, Queen of Swords actually speaks louder. It is like a leader, external leader energy, you know, like speech. It's more like focused externally. But maybe this is like, you know, it's time to actually bring that wisdom, bring that Sophia into existence. And, you know, like if you are divine feminine into Flame Collective, I mean, it's time to just speak up, because we've been silenced for so long, and this has a huge background, you know, like in the history, women were silenced a lot, and we didn't really have the right to speak, you know, like the witch wounds and everything. When it comes to spirituality and religion, actually it's women's field and it's extremely important, but usually intellectual areas are dominated by mind, and this is like an egoic way, a toxic masculine way. But if we actually just integrate divine feminine wisdom, Sophia's wisdom, heart's wisdom into, you know, speech, and maybe like I don't know, just having that, you know, heart-mind coherence, maybe this is the message. This can be really, really, really healing for entire community, you know, like the whole world, because we need that. Other than trying to make women like overly intellectual, we can just let them be guided by heart, speak by heart, you know. And I have a wound here, so ouch. But yeah, oh, okay. And I will also, okay, we have these three beautiful cards. Like this is the Six of Pentacles, and this is more like the gifting and receiving energy, you know, maybe like not like charity, but you know how we got the first card. Where is that? Yeah, we were talking about the energy leak, you know, so maybe this is a nice time to see that, like, hey, my efforts are actually valued when I put them and ground them in the right way, in the right space, you know, because flowers always don't grow in concrete. Sometimes not sometimes, but usually we need a solid ground. We need like a fertile, I hope I'm saying this right, ground to make them bloom. And this is the same, you know, when you put your conscious efforts into areas that are actually really gifting for you, then both you actually receive, I mean, you receive from that energy, but also you gift your energy. So this is not like a one-way, you know, giving. It's gifting, because when you gift your divine qualities, it's really healing for you too. And also, if it is received by someone who is really willing to receive that, then you won't feel like your energy is leaking. But usually we do this I don't know, we do the stuff that we put our energy into places that don't really actually value our energy. And this includes relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, career, and finances, and everything. And then we wonder why we are so burnt out. Yeah. And it's time to actually finish and end this cycle, you know, with the world cards. This is like the integration of all qualities of ourselves in order to be our true self, you know, like the sun. And this is like the higher self, you know. When we are out of that cycle, when we are out of that samsara chart, you know, from Hindu perspective, from Vedic tradition, then we can truly actually be our true self, and we can serve humanity in a meaningful way, not in a like, you know, in a way that we are trying to be the hero, or we are, you know, like we are, yeah, just ignoring ourselves. No, like the more we actually invest in ourselves, the more we contribute to the world, contribute to the society. And this is not an egotistical way. I mean, because we are part of a bigger whole, right? We are a part of the world, we are a part of the humanity. And when we actually truly serve ourselves, not to our ego, but to ourselves, it is actually a great contribution to the humanity and the world, and world's spiritual evolution too. And I want to use my Twin Flame deck too, to see if we get a Twin Flame message from this reading. Ooh, yeah. And by the way, my deck is in Turkish, so I just translated. You and I, we are the fire of the same source, and the dust of the same star, and echoes of the same love. Yeah, this is like twin flame mirroring, but not in a toxic way. You know, when you invest in yourself, when you love yourself, when you contribute to the society, when you share your gifts in a way that is actually contributing to you too, this is super healing. This is super rewarding for your union, because after all, you and your twin flame, you are one. And if you are actually rejecting yourself, if you are being cheap with yourself, then you won't receive any kind of love from your twin, because that's the same, I mean, that's your reflection, right? So and that's been like one of my core wounds, because I've been always so harsh on myself. I've been always struggling with self-love, and this journey is just for that, you know, not like regular self-love stuff, because in popular spirituality, self-love is not actually a true kind of self-love. It's actually just a way to feed ego, keep feeding ego, and that's not the way. True self-love comes from a place of truth, and it's just pure, you know. Like, you can't actually just describe it with any words. You just need to feel that, you just be in that vibration. And not many people can understand that. Sorry, not sorry. But if you're on this journey, just consider yourself so lucky, and just keep going. And I mean, the result is just, it will come when it's time come, you know, in divine order. Yeah. So this is the end of the reading. Thanks so much for being here with me for this reading. If you have any kind of comments about the reading, maybe something that you want to share from your journey, just please feel free to share your experiences in the comments. And if you would like to receive like a one-on-one card reading, you can also reach out to me. You can find my email, my link in my bio. And also, if you'd like to receive any kind of energy healing tool that I use, or one-on-one Dharma coaching, life purpose coaching, which is like the sister or brother journey of this twin flame journey, then also you can reach out to me too. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this reading. See you. Thank you. Bye bye.